In bridging unemployment gaps amongst the youth, Mastercard Foundation, in collaboration with the Enterprise Development Center since last year, have commenced training of Nigerian youth with a view to create a minimum of 200,000 jobs in the next 5 years. The director of the Enterprise Development Center, the Pan-Atlantic University, Mr. Peter Bamkoke, who revealed this on Monday, said that the program is going to train 200,000 Nigerian youth over a period of 5 years. He stated that the whole idea of the initiative was to train and build their capacity while equally supporting them at the end of the day and creating at least another 200,000 jobs. Bamkoke said it was a free training program aiming to boost employment, creation, and sustainable livelihoods, open to all, and is primarily focused in Lagos, Kaduna, and Kano states. Through this program, 40,000 young people will be supported with the resources and learning required to start, grow, and expand their businesses every year for the next 5 years. Joining us to discuss this in detail is the director of the Enterprise Development Center, Peter Bamkoke. Welcome to the program, Mr. Bamkoke. Good afternoon. Please, can we speak on first of all, what inspired you to create such a program, and if you can just go over exactly what the benefits of the program was, just for anyone who didn't catch the intro.
Okay, first of all, thank you very much for having me. In the last 2-3 years, we did a study around the growth sector in Nigerian economy. And secondly, we have seen the rising profile of youth unemployment in Nigeria. As at March this year, it is already 42% plus. And if we don't do something about it quickly, we have a time bomb in our hands. And so it's not just in Nigeria, it's also across Africa. And Mastercard Foundation took a bold step to create 30 million jobs across Africa over a period of 10 years. And in Nigeria, we're looking about a third of that, which is 10 million. But for us at EDC, we have taken a segment of that, and we are developing the capacity of small businesses, of young people between the ages of 18 and 35 to start and to grow their business. And we are supporting them all the way. The training is free, so we provide data to be able to learn online. You know that the people within this age bracket, they are the mobile geek. So we are training them online on their mobile phones, whether it is smartphone or whether it is feature phone. We're training them on that. And the whole idea is a minimum, we want to create 200,000 jobs over the period of 5 years.
All right. We must commend what the EDC has been doing over the years. But how important is it to have companies actually keen to the EDC's project of trying to empower entrepreneurs with the right kind of education and the right platform to succeed?
Again, it is not new. We've always had companies key into job creation interventions. But this particular one is missed, primarily because for the first time, we are going digital. In fact, in the introduction, you talked about 3 key states, Lagos, Kano, and Kaduna. These, according to MBS, were the 3 states that had the highest unemployment rates for young people. But as of today, we have decided to expand this across the entire country. And so in this second year that we're running, the entire young people in Nigeria will be able to benefit from this. Now, if we're able to dent significantly the unemployment rate amongst young people, then it means that it will be pleasant for us as Nigerians to be able to have our young people gainfully employed, doing incredible stuff. And because of their energy and creativity, we're bound to see a lot of innovations come out of Nigeria.
All right. And speaking of the energy and creativity of that particular set of, should we call them Generation X, or no, Generation Z or
Yes.
millennials, yeah, Gen Z. So we know that they're quite tech savvy. They are the digital generation, like you described before. And Kaduna, Kano, and Lagos states are the places where it will start. What has been the reception from these, from the youth? Have they been receptive to being brought into the scheme? And are they just as excited for the program as the adults are?
Okay, so first of all, we started this program a year ago just to test the waters in those 3 states. What we have seen has been phenomenal. As at yesterday, when we did the launch, a few of them that came were creating not one job that we're expecting. They were creating 3 or 4 jobs. So what this means is that, of course, there will be some that we create even more than 4. We could end up tripling, maybe quadrupling the target that we have set for ourselves, especially now as we are now opening up in the 2nd year to the entire country. We will definitely be able to dent unemployment among our youth population.
So which sectors are you focusing on? Which sectors would you like to create more jobs?
Okay, so there are 2, and these 2 sectors are very significant in the Nigerian economy. The first is agriculture. But we want to bring young people into the agricultural value chain, not to focus only on the on-farm, but also on the off-farm. And this is where their digital dexterity will come to play. So you could be in a location that is remote, and you can be gathering data from the farm. They will, if you look at from farm to the table, we lose technically close to about 50% of the farm produce. This is where the young people will come in and provide, whether it is processing or preservation of those farm produce, so that we can reduce waste and make sure that all that we produce, we get them on the table. And so off-farm is very important, just as on-farm, how we begin to get more out of the land in terms of yield. And this is where young people will bring innovation into space. In fact, we're already seeing it. We're seeing a lot around agroponics, which it wasn't quite popular before. Soilless farming, it wasn't quite popular before, but we're having all of that now. We have cold storage across the value chain, so we're able to preserve so that people can actually get the best out of the produce rather than getting it to waste. So that's agriculture is one of them. And of course, that creates a lot of jobs. The second one is the creative industry. Like you and I know, that is a big winner for us in Nigeria today.
Yes.
But it's not about Nollywood alone. We're looking at films, we're looking at photography, we're looking at leather, we're looking at fashion. We're looking at about 6 or 7 sub-segments in the creative sector. Yes. In fact, just last year, as part of the program, we conducted a national championship, which we call the Creative Business Cup. And the winner in Nigeria went to represent us on a global stage.
Right.
She became the African champion, so to say. And then the one we conducted thereafter, she also came second in the global campaign. So it shows that there's a whole lot of creativity in Nigeria among Nigerian youths, and that has to be harvested. And that's one of the things.
There surely is. Thank you so much for sharing with us, and all the best luck with your efforts, Mr. Bamkoke.